What's up, folks? Rob House here from the Polka Dot Room, and I was actually watching my boy Ty Lopez. He did he always does his selfie motivations and business tutorials and just spur of the moment, good valuable information stuff. And so his topic was how to deal with frustrating people. How to deal with frustrating people. So I said I'm gonna do one too because you can talk about this all day long. How to deal with frustrating people. It's very important because if you don't learn how to deal with them, then you're getting dealt with, right? And it's messing your day up, messing your focus up, it's just messing everything up. And so it's very important to understand a couple things, and this will help you deal with frustrating or annoying people. I like frustrating sounds better. Annoying sounds, offensive, but it's true. The first thing you got to understand is that people are uh, are selfish. They have their own interests in mind. That's just people have their own interests in mind. That's just the way it is. Listen, scientists will tell you that organisms only care about themselves. They care about themselves first, like that. First, that's just the way. That's the way we're made, right? And so people are always going to have their own interests in mind first, their own cares in mind first, which means that they're going to bypass yours in order to get what they desire. They're going to do what they need to do, regardless of where you are, who you are, what you are. They're going to try and accomplish their agenda. Sometimes it's done in a smooth way, sometimes it's done in a malicious way. But it's not, let me tell you something, even when it's done in a malicious way, it's not even always their intent to be malicious. They're just selfish. People are selfish. And I've learned this over the years that people just have an agenda. And very often they'll put you on their agenda, right? That's just our human nature. I do it, you do it, we all do it. The thing about it is, when you are aware of this concept, then you become a little more conscious of how you deal with people, and you're not as selfish. You're less selfish because now you are aware. You're conscious of how you're communicating with people, what you're expecting from people, how much you're giving, and how much you're asking of. People will ask so much of you, but then you turn around and look, how much are they really giving? This brings me to my second thing. You have to really, truly, sincerely understand who is for you, who's with you. So you got to understand who is with you and who is for you. A lot of people are with you. They're following your posts on Facebook and Twitter and social media, and they respond to your emails, and you hang out with them. You guys, do things together. You run businesses. You make money, and you may even be changing the world together. That's who's with you. If you have a parade, they'll be in the street marching in the parade with you, right? They're with you, man. They're with you. They're on your team. They're with you. But there's a difference between who's with you and who's for you. People who are for you, you can call them at 3 o'clock in the morning with something on your heart, and they'll be there to listen. If you're broken down on the side of the road somewhere far away, you call this person, and by the time you hang the phone up, they're there. The kind of person that has your back when everybody else fronts. Okay? The people who are down with you. Down. So you gotta understand who's with you, who's for you, because if you're expecting things from people who are with you, like people that are for you, if you're expecting those same kind of attributes of people who are just with you, you're gonna be let down. You're gonna be frustrated, and now it's on you. So you have to be able to understand, identify who's with you and who's for you. Trust me, the with you circle can be wide. The for you circle is small. You can't have a whole lot of folks for you. It's just not the way it works. There's a certain kind of synergy in a relationship that happens from people who are for you, and you're for them. See, they're for you and you're for them, and that's fine. And then people who are with you, you're with them, they're with you, and that's cool too. But understand the difference. Understand the difference. And so, what's the third thing? The third thing is be compassionate. So let's start with number one. Understand the science behind people are just made selfish. They have their own agenda in mind, and they're going to put you on it. It's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to be on it or not. And when they come at you the way they come at you, don't get frustrated thinking that they're being malicious or they're being selfish, because they are being selfish, but they can't help it. Right? That's just the way human nature is. You've done it too. I've done it. Right? But the key is being aware of it and stop doing so much of it. Number two, identify who's with you and who's for you. Get this understanding clear in your mind. Right? Because you can build a team better that way. You can build an organization better that way. You can build a life better that way by understanding those two factors, right? And last but not least, be compassionate, right? So if you understand those two things, I want you to focus on being compassionate, because people are who they are. So instead of getting mad at them or frustrated with them, just be compassionate and understand, guess what? They are the way they are because of where they came from, right? We have this precognitive learning cycle. Psychologists talk about as things you learn over the years. You are who you are because of what you've been around. All right, so it's not always everybody's fault that they are the way they are. Be compassionate, and being compassionate heightens your level of awareness. When you're compassionate and you understand people, your level of awareness goes up. So you don't start getting frustrated and upset about all the things going on. You begin to now, your consciousness is raised. And now you can better deal with it. And now you can not only better deal with it, but now you can better lead and you can better teach. And now you make the world a better place just because your consciousness has gone up. So that's how you deal with frustrating people, man. They are who they are because they are who they are. Be who you are, but be somebody who understands how people are. And then you'll make people better. You get better, we get better. Rob House, guys, go to robhousespeaks.com. I got some great content on there. Let's network together. I see what you got, you see what I got, and we'll see what we got. Peace.